Long time no see. I'm finally feeling like a human again. I think I last did a video on Thursday. Yeah, maybe Friday. I don't know. But I was on amoxicillin. No, never again. I took it for 3 days, and finally on the third day, which was yesterday, I took it at 6 a.m. 3 times a day. And I'm like, I'm not taking it again. I messaged my doctor, haven't heard back, but I'm like, no, you're going to have to put me on something else. I felt like I was taking poison. Let me take another poison pill. And I take a lot of antibiotics. Sorry, when I get emails, I look. So it's not like, I don't like antibiotics. I mean, I don't. Who does? But these were like death. Death in a pill. So I just took the majority, not all of it. Darn it, there's another one. It's like what's in my jewelry box, my personal jewelry. That's really what's hanging on my walls. And it's not even all, it's necklaces right now, but it's not even all that I have. So I'm kind of going to sort through them, decide if I should list any. So I don't know. We'll see. I did go to the Goodwill and hadn't been there since Thursday. I don't know. I liked it. If it didn't have the gold gilting on it, I probably, it's painted decently actually. I mean, it's not exquisitely painted or anything. It's not like, oh my God. And I paid $6, which is kind of high. But it's just pretty. You can always tell by the faces how well they're painted. So this is like medium painted. It's not just like... And then I got this. Paid way too much, $14. I don't know if I'm going to sell it or keep it, but I want to keep it. Look at that. It's just a modern alloy metal. It's not pewter or anything. But it's really pretty little cheruby situation. And I got it because I had returned this thing that I bought for $10 that didn't work, so I justified. Okay, this I'm not even sure. Okay, we're going to start on my necklaces that I have hanging on the wall. They hang on hooks in my bathroom and then on my bedroom wall. And there's a couple of go-tos. But again, this isn't all that I have for myself. This one is just it's a no name, but it's interesting to me. Just because of this, and I think I didn't list it because it's got too many wear spots on the metal. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Gosh, I didn't do this I just took them off the hooks and plopped them on the bed. Love this one. I don't even know if I've worn it. But just glass beads and you tie it. I have it tied right now. It's open, you just tie it. How lovely is that? See, if I sold this, I'd want like 40. Otherwise, I'll keep it. Because it's gorgeous. And this one is recent, but it's a keeper because I love it. With the tassel. Again, no name. Oh, well, okay, there's a name. It's a cheapy name. Oh, the name is China. But I like it. It's lightweight, but doesn't feel like total garbage. Garbage? Okay. I think I ate 3 peppermint patties today. Justifying. And they are good for your stomach, however, you don't need to eat 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Not 3 all at once, 2 earlier and 1 just now. And this is my forever. If you remember my video, as you all know, I love a face. I'm getting a face bracelet from you, Kristen. And you showed that tag, and I'm like, ugh, darn it, I was hoping you'd say this is who it is, because I have a bunch of jewelry from that same tag. Is it I and you? No, it's just, it's frustrating. So I was hoping when you showed the tag, you're going to be like, this is da-da-da, and then I could go, oh yeah, all these things are da-da-da. Anyway, isn't she gorgeous? This is from that art lot. I will never get rid of any of these faces. Ooh, Betsy's for sale. Oops-a-daisy. I'll show you a beautiful Betsy, which I've probably shown you before. This one is for sale. I think I have it up for $99 OBO. It's a vintage. And it's a nice Betsy statement piece. Shoot, how did that get tangled in that short amount of time? Golly damn. This one. It's massive. It's gorgeous. Vintage Betsy. I need to I'll go put that in the other room. I just liked looking at it until it sold on the wall, you know? It doesn't get much nicer than that. Well, it does, because she made a bunch of gorgeous. Okay, so that's going to go in the for sale room. More faces. Oh my god, why is this in there? Oh, jeez, La Huis. So yeah, I started feeling somewhat back to normal last night. Ah, cripe. I don't know why this is in there. I think I liked it, and now I don't like it because it's messing with stuff. So now it's got to be broken and gone. I can't. Oh, shoot. I'm going to cut it loose. I feel kind of bad doing it, but not super bad. Get the mother fudging F out of here. It's going on the trash. I was caught up on this. Same artist as the other face. Same lot. It was a gorgeous lot. I think the whole lot was like 50. And I got a billion pieces. So she did mixed media. This is a vintage choker. Isn't that pretty? It creeps some people out, and that's fine. I'm not one of the people it creeps out. And this one I need to list. It's so weird because it's like double knotted and everything, and then it's got this like cheapy little, pretty sure not sterling, lobster claw, which is like, just makes no sense to me. I'm gonna use my little magnet because it's like, yeah, it's magnetic. I don't know why this is on here. Maybe to keep it extra, like, don't lose this magnet. I don't know. I forget if I figured out if these were beads. I think so. I think I see bubbles. But I'm not sure because with this, it reflects and then makes its own bubbles that aren't even there. So I'm going to have to look under different lighting. It's really cool. But I'm not keeping it. So I don't know why it's in that pile. These I love and I will never sell them. Vintage. I think I figured out they're ceramic. Some type of ceramic. I don't know if you can see. I've had these on before, but they are so gorgeous. They feel so amazing. They're just all different colors. Little dice. I love them so much. I'm going to put it over my head right now. Over head. I mean, they don't show it. I just... yeah, that's just the thing I love. Gosh, this is another forever and ever. I will never. That's the snap one that can be worn like a lasso. I don't think that's a lariat. Not a lasso, people. No, not a lasso. It's the snappy one. The snap snaps and you decide what length you want it to be. I love this one. I love it a lot. It's gorgeous. And here's another facey. Is this a facey one? Uh-oh. Is this just one that didn't have a face on it, or did a face fall off of this? That's weird. This is the same artist. It looks like something's missing. She still has her tag on. It looks like... I'll put that aside to see what the hiney hay. And then this? Why do I have this in my pile? This is not something I would keep. I'm glad I'm going through this. It's just a vintage... Oh, probably because this probably came in that same face lot. It's on wires that keep bending. I think I will sell that. It doesn't have a face on it. Where's the sell? Okay, there it is. Here's another one from that same gal, and I'm keeping it. This is like a yellow jade. And Kristen, so you know about a little bit about jade. That little red thing you had is just a tourist piece, and even though it tests for jade, it's probably resin filled. So whenever you see any jade on a red satin cord, it's just it's basically plastic, even if it tests as jade, because it's been filled. Those are just common tourist pieces. But, and I don't know the quality of this jade. I know it's not resin filled, but I don't know. But I don't care, I'm keeping it. So there's that. Where's the keeper? Okay. Oh, here's another face one. Now this one is creepy. This one's straight creepy. I might sell this one. She has her tag on this one. She wanted $75. I was thinking of selling this as like, look at that face. Now that's, come on, now it's creepy. I don't know. I'll never wear, well, I don't think I'd wear it. But do I sell it as like goth situation? I'll put it in the let's list it pile. Oh, I think this is the crew, but I think it's, is it meant to be that worn? This one is so cute. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe if it's J. Crew, maybe it's missing its hang tag. I don't know. There was something wrong with this one, I think, though. Sometimes I'll keep one if they have a kind of flaw, but I still think they're totally cool. Then I'll just keep it. And not that I think this is totally cool, but I couldn't bear to toss it. It's the little flowers, the little bumblebees. And it has the J. Crew kind of thing, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'd have to find another one. Another J. Crew like it to know if it's J. Crewsy. And this is another one of those that's worn. No, maybe this one isn't worn. This is just copper tone. Yeah, this is copper tone. Never mind. It's not worn. It's not J. Crew. If it is, I don't think it is. It's pretty though. I love this one. I haven't worn this in a while. I used to wear it a lot. It's just something I like. Just glass spheres. That's sterling. No, that's not sterling. I don't even think that's sterling. Just a barrel cloth. Just a vintage, homemade. And I like it. Why is this in there? This is not sterling. Oh, it's a magnet. I know this isn't sterling. There's ones that are sterling that look like this. Let me see. Yeah. Saw pile. I might be able to get nan. Oh my god, my beauty. One of my favorites. This is the one. This is the, I'm not sure what error. Somebody told me it was from the 30s. I'm not sure though. That I got at the estate sale. This is like my love of my life. I wear this a lot. I haven't worn it recently, but I wear it a lot. Always get compliments. Costs $2. $2, I tell you. And it's not sterling. It's just costume. Yeah. But it's gorgeous. And this is an example of something that would cost more. Like, would sell for like 100. And it's not sterling. So sterling is like, it is what it is. If that was all sterling, it would sell for more. However, it's such a cool piece on its own right that it does not matter if it's sterling. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I kept this aside because I liked it, but I have not worn it, so I will list it. And this is what's happening here. And this is another one. I love this one. With the opal glass beads. Again, homemade, but gorgeous. Isn't it pretty? Keeping it. Okay, here's two like Macedonians. I like this one. It's nobody. Oh. So hard to tell if it's not. Yeah, this is why I was keeping it. Because it's pretty. And it's got some little wear. I don't think that's surface wear. No, it's like it's stained from. Hold on. Is that? Ew, that's surface wear. I was gonna say it's hard. Usually, the one, it's not always though. This isn't J. Crew, but J. Crew generally, maybe I have a J. Crew in here. Generally, but not always, has open back on their stones. Okay, I need to clean that gale. It's just cool. So I'll keep that. And I had jewelry coming, and I guess I still do in theory this week at some point. But one of them is taking like over a week, and the other one that usually gets here fast has a FedEx exception on it. So it should have been here like at least by Wednesday. Maybe it still will, I don't know. God, I hate a necklace that you have to flip for 7 minutes before you can put it on or take a picture of it. There. That's really pretty. Doesn't have a maker. Isn't that pretty? And I keep a lot of those types, because you can't get jack poop for them anyways. Why did I put that over there? Oh, because something was missing. So I just figure, yeah, I'd rather just keep it around. Is this all part of this? And now, I won't. That's TMI. I won't say it. I have another type of infection now from the antibiotics. Let's just say that. Okay, I love this. I forgot I had this, even though I haven't had it that long. Then I have drawers full of other jewelry, so. Don't you love that? I love a tassel, a tiny tassel. It's just cool. It is cool. So good. I'm glad I'm clearing this out. Out and about. I love this one. I think I could never identify it. Or is it, watch, there be an actual name on it. I don't think there, oh, never mind. There is a name. I think maybe it doesn't sell for enough that I thought it was, yeah, it's just off collection. Off. Maybe I couldn't. Yeah, I don't think I ever could look it up, because I couldn't tell if that was a T or a Z. I see. Help me. Help me, help me. Wait, can you see it at all? Maybe I need a small. I have a smaller, well, obviously I have a smaller one, but I don't think you then, oh, let's just see. It's Z or T something. It's really pretty. Maybe I did identify it and I'm just not remembering it, and it didn't sell for a lot, so I kept it. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that I don't know how to read that. Oh my God. How do you guys do the small ones? Did you just fart? Oh.
You said, how do you do small ones? I said, I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go shoot a thing.
What are you getting?
Got mad cotton mouth.
Cat milk?
Cotton mouth.
Hot milk?
Cotton mouth.
Oh, gross. Okay, sorry. Husband interrupt us. He's a lurker. Okay, golly dang. I really want you guys to see this. Off. Oh, let me move my finger. You've got me wrapped around your finger. I wonder, I'm so sorry, but I want you to at least tell me if you know. And if it's a Z. No, this isn't going to help me. God in heaven. Nope, that's worse than my finger. Shit balls. Do I have this the right way? Oh, come on. I'm so sorry. See, that's why I don't do the small one. Yes, you could see it, except you can't see it. I'll just go F myself. Nope, now you can't see it. I'm sorry, I'm spending way too much time on that. Well, maybe you just recognize the first off. Yeah, never mind. I'll show you the necklace. It's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Is it straight? So, I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put it over there. We're getting down. I think we're done. Getting down, getting done. Oh, this one just fell away. And this is one of the cheapy. Again, you see me keep a lot of the rhinestone because I like them. A, and B, if they're no name, it's like, I mean, you're lucky to get much for a J. Crew. You can get a lot for the brulee. A lot. I just have sold 2 recently for good money. And the painted metal, I want to call it. Okay, turn that off. The J. Crew, Betsy Johnson started it, but you know, I'm just saying. It's like neon colors, kind of bright greens, yellows, oranges. Instead of this surround being silver tone or gold tone, it's it's each one is a different color. I don't know what the name of it is, but if you have one of those and it's brulee, some sell for $500. Just saying. Never got one of those. Okay, see, it's still not freaking straight. So, my point basically was, if it's just a ordinary J. Crew, this isn't J. Crew, but you know what I'm saying? If you can't get more than like $15 for an ordinary J. Crew, and by ordinary, did I pull any J's? No, didn't. You know what I mean? Maybe. I love this one. Not pretty. But I don't love that you have to flip it to wear it. Like I had to constantly sit there and turnsy. It's really pretty. So that's a keeper. So all the rest of this, she's a no keeper. The J. Crew looking, oh maybe this is bauble bar. Yep. This one that I said, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll clean it and maybe list it since it has a name. Not that Bauble Bar sells, but they make nice jewelry, so I'll clean that and I'll list it. Oh, I'm freezing. It must be getting warmer outside, colder outside, warmer outside, colder outside. Guess my doctor is not calling me anytime soon, which is fine. I'll go to Kaiser tomorrow. Not in a hurry to get back on antibiotics. This thing. Oh, this thing I remember. I got a Macari. It was like 15 or 12. 8. It was $8. And it's so cool. But I've only worn it like once. Well, I don't know if I can straighten it out proper. But come on. It's supposed to be like that. So it's annoying to have these kind of things that you have to, they're constantly flipping around. I bought that a while ago on Mercury. Oh, and this one. Okay, I thought I was done. Why am I keeping that one? That's just weird. This, I'll list this. It's just like a cobalt blue ball glass, modern. It's not like an artisanal. It's not an artisan piece or anything like that. What is this? Why is that a thing? Because he's so cute. But I'm going to lift him anyway. Like he's a little articulated, vintage, gold tone Avon. Pretty sure that must say Avon. Aldo. Okay, let me see the clasp again. No, he's not vintage. I apologize. He's got a lobster. I mean, he might be from the 80s or 90s. That I don't know. But he's cute. He's so cute. Okay, so, well, that was good. Let me just, is this, oh, shit. Oh, this is before I had my jewelry. These aren't sterling, but the reason I had these hanging up is because this is before I had my armoire. And started putting all my chain Silvertone in the armoire. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna grab, whoa. There's literally a bucket of jewelry at my feet. How do you know when you're out of control? When you can't even get up off the bed without stepping in a bucket of jewelry. That's, Oh shit. Oopsie. Oh my god, I can't. See, I opened that. I'll show you some. Well, what was I gonna show you? Oh, two of my favorites. Well, not two, but some more of my favorites. That I never wear, by the way. Just things I never wear. I think you can still hear me. So I'm gonna keep talking. Keep on talking. Oh my god, it's not even sort of close. I gotta stop looking at my jewelry. It's depressing. This stuff, ow. This stuff I'm keeping. I love that I can just crotch it up and nobody can see. Not this necessarily. I just realized this was in my. It's a nice one. It's pretty. Oh god. So my favorites. This I love. It's got a stamp on the snap. It's not sterling. It's just really well made. It's so Whiting and Davis, but it doesn't say Whiting or Davis. It's a bracelet I love. And I love this. This is like, it's a no name, though it should have a name because it's so cool. And I like gold and silver equally. I'm not a silver snob like my sister. She wouldn't be caught dead in anything gold or gold tone. Because she's a silver snob. This needs to be listed. I'm not sure why it ended up in my jewelry box. It's just a nice, vintage, unmarked, matching. See the bracelet's hanging. Matching bracelet and necklace. So this is helping me get my shit together. I kept this because I like. It's just a thing I like. Just a vintage, no marks bracelet. Okay, that's going back in my Shingadiero and my very favorite. God, I love this set. Again, not marked. Should be, because it's so gorgeous. I don't want to try. Oh, it goes this way. It's just so pretty with the matching bracelet. I remember when I first got it, I looked at it 50 times. This is not marked because it's exquisitely made. It's so well made. It feels so luxe and so rich that it's mind-boggling to me that it's not marked. It's crazy. She's a crazy. And you know me, I don't even like pearls, even though I wear the pearl ring. Pearl ring has some sentimental value from a total stranger because the man at the Goodwill, when I bought a lot a small lot of jewelry that was not as described on Goodwill, Shop Goodwill. So I messaged him, blah, blah, blah. And I forget, did I send it back? I think they wouldn't do a refund, but he's like, let me, I don't want to put it on right now because of my headphones. But he said, let me, would it be okay if I showed you some other jewelry and you can, have some more? And I forget all what it was, but something was 14 karat gold and some sterling to make up for the bad one. And then he messaged me after. He goes, I threw a couple things in and this was one of them. He goes, I don't know if they have value. I'm like, this is a 14 karat gold real pearl ring. So it was just a sweet exchange. And I think it was around the holidays. It wasn't around the holidays. It was COVID. It was the row. And the no. How long have I been going? 29? Okay. Well, there's still... I have a whole other armoire in the other room. It's not a big armoire, don't get me wrong. It's just one of those little 5-drawer situations. Not big drawers either. But this feels really luxurious. Okay, so, these are going right back. And this. This is just cool. It's a nice one. Um, now I just. So, maybe, okay, that's all stuff I'm keeping. So maybe next time, I think I'm going to not keep this one. I'm not going to wear it. It's driving me nuts. So I got a big cell pile out of that. Bauble needs to be cleaned, so I'll leave it separate. Betsy needs to go in the sales room. I do like this one though. I think I'm going to keep this one. Yep. We're keeping it. But okay. But there's a whole pile over there, a big ass pile that I decided, well, we'll just let that go. There's wear on this, on the, I mean, I could still sell it because I don't know if people care about wear on the back so much, you know. But there is wear. So that's a middling I don't know what to do with. Keeping this, I never found what's missing, so I don't know what to do with it. There was just something about, like, this isn't my kind of thing at all. I don't like it. I swear to God there was a face on it. But, and however, because it came from that face lot with all the faces that this artist obviously made, and then she put all this stuff together, it's like I wanted to keep it all, and I have it all over in another spot. And I didn't want to, you know, let go of any of it. Because it's like I'm keeping her, I mean, I don't know. So I'll probably just keep that. But she also did this one. Do I keep that? I mean, it does this one, but I could, this one doesn't creep me out, really, exactly. I go over for Halloween. But I could see how you say that's creepy, but I don't find that creepy. But again, my sister, my youngest sister, who's very like avant-garde, when I showed her these originally, she said, oh, those are kind of, shouldn't say creepy, maybe unsettling, something like that. Like, oof. And I just was so surprised that she would say that. Yeah, see, I'm not going to sell this because it goes with her, the rest of her collection. And I got her, well, not all of her collection, I don't know. I wonder if somebody, my guess is that somebody, that it wasn't from her actual, oh, here's my rings, hold on. That it wasn't from her, the artist collection, as so much as it was from somebody that collected the artist stuff. I love this. Again, me who doesn't like pearls, right? And then I have a pearl on this finger. I just put this one on, but I wear this one. We've talked about it. I don't like a single strand of pearls with nothing else. Not my thing. Look at that cluster. And that's not even silver or anything. Very well made. So cute. You've seen all these, so I'm not going to go through my rings. I don't know if I'm ever going to wear this Betsy ring. I never do. I might list it. I love it. I love it. It's vintage. I might put it over there. Like I don't have enough to list. God. Oh, I meant to send this to my kid. The Buddha. Oh, the Buddha. What's going on? The Buddha. Yeah, there's a bunch of little. This is actually an earring. It's so cool. It's sterling, gold over sterling. I like to wear it as a ring. Isn't that pretty? I think that's cool. Okay. So glad to be feeling better. Oh my Lord, stars above. It was, I mean, I know I complain about my health all the time. I'll look up this Hello Kitty. It's so cute. It's so heavy on though. Then I combined all those beads because they're nice and they're stamps and they're stainless. They're not, you know, the big brand, whatever it is, and they're not sterling. But there was 2 of them. So I put all the charms under one bracelet. And I kept it. And this one I need to list. Oh, I should probably list this one. Just digging out shit. This is the one that came in that lot recently. That's 925. Ugh. Just can't wear it all. I love this one, but it's just too delicate for me. Way too delicate. But I'm not letting. I'm going to be Margaret right now. I'm going to list this for 40. That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it. Whenever I want to cheap out, I think of Margaret, and I go, nope, don't do it. Because she'll say prices like throughout the last whatever, however long I've been watching her. She'll show stuff, and she'll go like, yeah, I'm going to list this for 80. I'm like, okay, right? And I don't do that anymore, but when I was first watching her. And then like a month later, whatever it is, when she has her sales thing, like her what she sold, she got the prices that she listed them for. So, and some to me were just like, oh, if that was mine, I wouldn't list it for more than 30, that kind of thing. And it's like, this, it's a gorgeous thing. This vintage clasp. Don't know how to describe it. With these little garnet glass. I don't know if they're garnet or gloss. It's just pretty. I know I'd say vintage boho. Hippie. Sometimes I put hippie. I just probably put vintage boho. Glass garnet bead. Necklace. What else can I sell over here? I love this watch. You've just seen that recently. Marc Jacobs. See if there's seriously anything else left to sell over here. I've got so much sterling floating around. It's not good. I mean that I need to sell. I have bags of it. You want to see them? I hate listing sterling. Oh, I sold a James Avery. Little teeny tiny today. This big. Half inch. By way less than a half. Little teeny. But it was James Avery, so it sold for 125. I remember looking at it going, if this was just a sterling, it had some weight to it. It was a little heavy, but come on. If this wasn't James Avery, this thing, I'd be lucky to get $20 for it. I don't even get it. I don't get it. I know I've dogged on James Avery. I mean, he's making me money. But, sheesh. I had it for 149, sent out an offer for 125 because the lot it came in is long since paid for. Rings. Oh, Kristen. That should be in my hangy. It's in my armoire, but it needs to be in my hang on the wall because it was just laying on top of my armoire. It just means I wore it not too long ago. And I don't know, you never said, Kristen, when I sent you that jewelry, I don't know if you liked any of it. Maybe you didn't. I mean, I thought it was great, but I just didn't know if you didn't like any of it. I love this. This is one that it's probably from the 1960s. It's brass. It's handmade. And I wouldn't take less than $75 for. Just would not. Because it's an amazeballs kind of thing. I never wear it. I might list it. That's not sterling, sorry. But I've got bags of a sterling. Oh, this is sterling. Ugh. These are all just sterling necklaces. I think, well, one might have a pendant, but I think chains. Sterling. I think I'll list this today because I think it'd be. Wouldn't you say like ID? No, would you call this an ID bracelet? It's leather. It's a nice little piece. Now, see, if this was James Avery, this would be like 150. Seriously, I'm just not even kidding. It's so crazy. He has such common looking stuff. Oh, and I love this. This is sterling. And I think it does. It has an artist name, that's why I haven't listed it. Because I can't read it, once again. It's got a bunch of writing on it. Besides sterling, it's got like a signature. I shouldn't say a bunch of writing. It has a stamp sterling and very easy to read font. And then it has this like Margot Fagigo. Can you see that? Is this a waste of everybody's time right now? Do I even have it on the right side? It is, isn't it? I'm going to do this again. Not for 20 minutes like I did last time. I can't read. I can never read writing, especially not script or cursive. I think that's right side up. This one's a little smaller than the other one, so maybe you can see it. Maybe I can get it in frame. Or maybe not. Can you see it at all? I'm trying to hold it, but I can't keep my hand from moving. Do you see it? Do I have it upside down? I think I might. Yeah, shit, I had it upside down. God dang it. And there's no good way to like get a grip without having your fat fingers in there. Well, my fingers aren't fat, so I'm not fat on my body. Damn it. It's literally why I can't list this. Because since it definitely has somebody that's real proud and it's like copyright written, there's a C for it. Aha. Can you see? Not the bottom, it says sterling. The well, there's an M. The first name is with an M and the second name is with, fuck my life, is with an F. Okay, I'll stop because you can't see. I don't know how you do it. You guys do it and you're like, oh, there it is, see? Not me. Anyways, it's pretty. It's a pretty little amethyst drop. You know, and if it wasn't marked, I'd probably put it for like 40 plus ish. And maybe I still only would when I figure out who that is, but I doubt it. Do you know what I mean? Like with that, I mean, not that this is that, but with that necklace that I sold for 500, which was a good, like I took a really low price. If it didn't have his tag on it, literally, I would have put it up for like $49.99. I'm not kidding you. So I don't think this is a case like that, but this, the way this is signed with the cursive and then the C for the copyright and then sterling, it's vintage. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like a normal name. M-O-N at the end, M something. And then the last name, F-A. This is the sloppiest signature I've ever seen in my life. But this isn't just a one-off, you know. So, anyways, that longest story long enough. Okay, well, the 925 is boring. That's why I'm not dragging it out to show you. This is all 925, 925, 925, 925, 925 rings, and then the stuff that's in here. Is this 925? Why do I have this in here? I don't know why this is in there. Oh yeah. I can't remember. The clasp is 925, but I don't remember if the beads are. Because I don't put anything in the 925 pile that doesn't have some 925 in it, on it, around it, or all. This is also 925. But I don't know how to list it. And this is 925 that, I don't know if it's gourmet. I mean, it's not awesome. It's not awesome at all, but I just want to remember that the clasp was 925. And that thing, and then the barrette, which is not, no, it is signed. Or does it just say sterling? Yeah, it's signed. Just don't know if somebody put that rubber band on there or not. Well, can't read that either. You know what? It might as well not be signed when I can't read it. It says Sterling and then there's a signature. And I don't know if somebody added that. I don't understand. Is this a thing? Because it has a hook, so it's not like something broke off. Can't. More 925. These are earrings. Even this is 925. I should put that right in the scrappier. I have kind of a scrappy one I think of as, oh. This I consider scrappy because there's one earring. There's a necklace that's out around, I believe. I guess that's not really out of the round. Can't tell, is it? No, that's not going to be able to tell. Huh. No, maybe it's not. Because it looks like it's both on the same side. But the other stuff in here, this is a bracelet with a big dent in it. Dents, plural. And then there's like a solo dolo earring, so a few solo dolo earrings. And yeah, this is a bummer because I have the necklace that goes with this turquoise, natural turquoise. So those are all just sterling like components or whatever you want to call it in that bag. And I did sort them the other day, so these are all matching paired sterling earrings. And these are all bracelets. Yep, I wrote it right on there. 925 bracelets. None of which I really like. And then the rings. Again, sorry. They're just, they're not James Avery. Although I didn't get as much for the Avery ring. Oh shit. Oh, these are pendants. Let's take a couple pendants. Oot. Oh my god, there's so many tiny little ones. Now see this technically? I think I should just take this chain off, don't you? Do you think I need to leave it on this heart? It's just I don't know if you call that hollow, like it's one-sided. Because that's that's the only chain I have in here. And the rest is just all, little loose pendants and one pin. Did I just lie? No, that's the same one. Okay, I need to get this chain on Andy, yeah. Because then it's no longer just pendants. I'll put the chain with the necklaces. What are the odds when I'm done taping I get up and do anything? It's just incredible to feel like a human being again. Those last 2 days were rough. I couldn't even get out of bed. I showered both days at like 8 o'clock at night, just barely, just like, oh, I just showered. Okay, this is Tiffany & Co., but god dang it. Oh, what is that? Oh, here's the necklaces. Okay, I knew I had a bag of necklaces. See, this is the kind of thing that happens. I could pair up some of these chains, loose chains with the loose pendants. Maybe I'll do that. I should have showed you. God dang it. I got a faux Tiffany & Company necklace, choker with like the hearts. And I'm not an expert, but if you do just a tiny bit of research, but mainly it was first of all, it said 925, it tested it, it wasn't. Okay, so let's pretend that didn't happen. And we're like, well, is it? This was a chain, like their big thick chain with 3 like hearts, a toggle chain. And it felt, and all those things were soldered. That's a telltale on their chains. Tiffany solders everything, but also they make some good fakes where they also solder the links. But say it tests as 925, and then I'm still like, oh, is it Tiffany? When I dipped it, and I did dip it, I dipped it and I did it because I purposely wanted to like strip it, all the tarnish, not just like buff it, and it just looked. God, I wish I had it right here. It just looked dull AF. And Tiffany almost looks like white gold. The So that's why this one's hard, because this has that white gold look. As far as like the shiny, it's shiny. If you polish Tiffany, it's shiny. It's not dull. So even if that faux Tiffany had tested as sterling and I had to move on, I would have gone, not from that. Nope, not from that dullness. So, I mean, this looks and feels legit, but again, they do some really shoddy ass fakes, but they also do some really nice ones. And also, I think the O always bigger or smaller? And they say that, and then I look at real Tiffany and Co., and it's like, the O looks the same to me in all of them. So that doesn't help me. And yeah, it says 1837 or whatever the founding date is. I just don't know. So maybe I would list it. I wonder if can I get away with just listing it as a heart and key. I'll wait to list it, but like don't put T and Co on there. Just like monogrammed heart and key sterling. I don't know, because I ain't about to put it. That's why I don't like getting Tiffany. I don't like getting Gucci. Gucci's not Gucci. When did I pee last? Yeah, I'm not a. I don't. Too hard to verify. I don't live by a store. I'm not going to send it in somewhere or call somewhere or any of that. So I just rather not get it. It may sound like lazy or whatever it is. I'm just a realist. Like, there's nothing. I love this one. You don't know if I want to list it. It's so pretty. Was it the clasp? So yeah, I prefer no Tiffany. I mean, Rolex is almost always so obviously fake that I know I tested this. This was sterling. I don't remember if these were, which would make no sense that they're not. They're tarnished, just like the clasp is, which, like, the clasp isn't marked anywhere. And even if none of this was sterling, it's a real pretty necklace. It's just really pretty. It just feels nice. Anyhow, I'm going to list it. I don't know why. Yeah, that'll be easier. But all these other little like pendants and rings, I can't find my mandrel. And I am not listing a ring without a mandrel. Because people didn't just, and rightfully so, they ask you what size it is. And then you tell them, and then they get it, and they're like, doesn't feel like a size 6. And I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe your finger shrunk or got fatter because it's a size 6. So I need that confirmation. Okay, yes, here's the guilty. Dollar Tree. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so good. They had the little bite size. What was that? The little teeny, like, I've never seen them before. But I was like, oh my God, if I get those, I'm just going to be, at least those, you're like a little more control, self-control. Okay, well, I'll go. And hopefully I'll have some new jewelry. I love this one so much. Probably you guys don't get it. Well, not that you don't get it. Like, you're so stupid. I don't mean that. I just mean this is like a childhood memories, Laguna Beach Sawdust Festival situation. Ah! Scared the holy crap out of me. I just bought more ranch today, as it turned out. Thank you. Can you shut? No. I'm getting off anyway. I'm going to be done in a minute. And he brought me the Jippy French fries. No, actually, that's a good amount. But there's a girl there that I used to flirt with that hooked him up, and I'd get my French fries, and they were like stacked up, like falling out so much. Okay, I'm gonna let those fries cool. I'm gonna get some ranch and put them on. And I missed doing videos. And I should have jewelry coming this week. Well, not should. I do. In theory. It's up to FedEx. It might be much later in the week. What are we on, Monday?